very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board this Virgin Atlantic flight VS008 to London Heathrow Airport. Our captain today is Nick Anderson, and our senior first officers are Peter Knight and Mark Meaning. Our flight time today is a rather quick 9 hours and 35 minutes. We'd also like to remind you that smoking is not allowed on board at any time. Please stow bags carefully in the overhead lockers so they don't fall out and cause injury. Please place heavier items underneath the seat in front of you. All cabin baggage must be stowed overhead at exit rows and front row seats. Once you have done this, please take your assigned seat, but keep your seatbelt open as we are refuelling. Mobile phones may be used until the aircraft doors are closed. As soon as you have finished using your phone, can I please ask you to ensure it is switched off and stowed away. If you intend to use it during the flight, you must enable the flight safe mode before switching it off for departure, as some other electronic items, including those that transmit or receive data, can cause interference with aircraft navigation systems. Therefore, they must be switched off for taxi, takeoff and landing. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening from the flight deck. Very quick announcement from me, the captain. My name is Nick Anderson. Beside me, my senior first officers, Peter Knight and Mark Meaning. I'm pleased to be taking the aircraft to London, doing our best to keep to our normal scheduled arrival time despite the posted delay, which was due to the late arrival of the aircraft from London. Extremely long flight times from London today. Ours is a bit better, only 9 hours and 34 minutes on the way home to London. Departing off one of the westerly runways here, just as soon as we can complete our preparations. And then our routing will take us up initially over Las Vegas, up into Canadian airspace, north of the Great Lakes, at the Atlantic around Newfoundland, crossing Ireland and Wales once we've gone across the ocean and approaching London from the northwest. In-flight conditions should be smooth for the majority of the flight. Do please do the sensible thing though, keep your lap belts loosely fastened, even if the seatbelt signs are off. And for our landing at London, the weather forecast is quite reasonable. I'm going to let Peter give you an update on that and confirm our landing time with you when he speaks to you about 45 minutes before we touch down. We're going to concentrate on getting the aircraft on its way now, and if I do get an opportunity to update you on any changes, I'll be sure to let you know. In the meantime, please sit back and enjoy a great flight with us with Virgin Atlantic.
Los Angeles.
Welcome on board. My name is Karen and I'm the Flight Service Manager. We have an excellent team of cabin crew on board today, including 2 Cabin Service Supervisors. We have Claire in upper class and also another Claire in Premium Economy and Economy. With regards to safety on board, I must remind you that smoking, including electronic and smokeless cigarettes, is not permitted anywhere on the aircraft. Please observe the no smoking signs throughout the cabin and in the toilets. Each toilet is fitted with a smoke alarm, and it's a criminal offence to ignore smoking regulations, tamper with, disable or destroy a toilet smoke detector. For the safety of everyone on board, only alcohol served by the cabin crew may be consumed. The cabin crew can refuse alcohol to anyone who may appear to be intoxicated. As altitude increases the effects of alcohol, please only drink it in moderation. Whenever the fasten seatbelt signs are on, your seatbelt must be fastened. We encourage you to keep it fastened whenever you're seated, just in case we encounter unexpected turbulence. Please ensure that it stays visible to the cabin crew so they can check it without disturbing you. Infants in cots must be securely strapped in at all times. As some electronic equipment may interfere with the aircraft's navigation systems, you may only use the non-transmitting functions of your electronic device, providing its flight safe mode was set before takeoff. Calls, texts or email messages are not allowed. We encourage you to stretch and move your legs frequently while seated. Tips on seated exercises and jet lag advice are available on our health programme. The details can be found in the Seatback magazine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to add my welcome. My name's Claire, your Cabin Service Supervisor on today's flight. Well, shortly we'll be coming around with our complimentary drink service and our main meal. Refreshments will be available throughout the flight, followed by a light breakfast before landing into London Heathrow. Snacks can be purchased at any time during the flight. These are listed on the last page of the Retail Therapy magazine. Membership to Virgin Atlantic flying programme can earn you miles for the flight you're on today. These are listed on the last page of the Retail Therapy magazine, as well as throughout the the magazine is in the seat pocket. To earn miles and recharge reward with our Virgin Atlantic credit card. For more details and to join today, ask a member of cabin crew for an application form. We are pleased to offer you a fantastic range of duty-free shopping on board with many items exclusive to Virgin Atlantic. We have a wide range of travel fragrances, confectionery toys and the latest gadgets and much more. Why not take a few moments to browse through the Retail Therapy magazine to be found in your seat pocket. Customers landing into the UK with connecting flight and baggage checks through to their final destination must have all their liquid duty-free purchases that exceed 100 mils presented for inspection when they pass through security. These items must be sealed in a tamper-sealed evidence bag with the valid receipt with the goods and purchase. Advise the crew when you have placed your duty-free order if applicable. Feel free to use our self-service water fountains, which are situated in the middle of the cabin. If London Heathrow is your final destination, or you're connecting to a domestic flight or in transit to the Republic of Ireland and do not hold a passport from a European Union country, you will need to complete an immigration form. Our flight number today is VS008 and the crew will be happy to provide you with assistance or another form. Thank you. Heathrow Airport, we'd ask you now to please start stowing your belongings and any loose items around your seat. Please do take this opportunity to use the washrooms, as the fasten seatbelt sign will soon be turned on for landing. Our entertainment will be switched off shortly, and therefore any telephone calls taking place will be terminated at the same time, so please do end all calls now. To prevent delays and clearing immigration and customs, your landing card should be completed correctly before you leave the aircraft. If you need another form or assistance, just ask the cabin crew member.
Good morning to you. As promised, update from the flight decks. First officer speaking. I trust you managed to get some sleep, or at least some rest, and you've enjoyed the Virgin service. Whilst you've been doing that, we've made good progress during the night to land well ahead of schedule. As already said, just commencing our descent now. Air traffic willing, we'll be on the ground in a fraction under 30 minutes. There might well be 5-10 minutes holding at London. I'll keep you updated on that. But if not, we'll be on the ground by 11:20 or 11:30. Local time is just approaching 5 to 11 in the morning. That's plus 8 hours on West Coast time. Seems to be a very nice winter's day at London Heathrow. Quite light westerly winds, very little clouds. It's about a chilly 5 degrees Celsius, which is about 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Landing facing the western air, one of the westerly runways, so we should get some very good views of London, which make our approach for those of you who have a window seat. Just leaves us to thank you very much for choosing Virgin Atlantic, and we wish you a safe onward journey from the airport. Thanks, and good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London's Heathrow Airport. The local time here is 20 minutes past 11 in the morning. For your own safety, you must remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs are turned off. As all exits and aisles still need to remain clear, we will return any items that we've stowed for you as soon as the aircraft reaches the gate. When opening the overhead lockers, please do be careful of items that could fall out and cause injury. Before leaving your seat, please check you have all your belongings, including mobile phones and other personal items, and to avoid delays, please have your passport and documentation available for the authorities. If you have requested assistance, please remain seated until most customers have disembarked. A crew member will then be able to assist you to our ground agents at the aircraft door. Smoking is not allowed until you reach a designated smoking area outside the terminal building. Please leave any unwanted newspapers or magazines on your seat so they can be collected for recycling. This will help us to achieve our target of a 50% reduction in waste to landfill by 2012. We will collect your kind donations for our charity at the door when you leave, so please do not leave them in your seat pocket. Before your next flight with us, take a look at our website at virginatlantic.com for information on our online check-in facility, self-service kiosk availability, flying club and other information on our services. It's been our pleasure having you on board this Virgin Atlantic flight from Los Angeles. We thank you for choosing to fly with us. We wish you a safe and pleasant onward journey and look forward to seeing you on board again soon. Thank you.
Just to bring the aircraft on to stand right now, please remain seated until we come to complete hold and give me a chance to turn off the engines and the seatbelt signs, please, before you get up and move around the cabin. Cabin crew, thanks so much indeed for all your hard work. Please disarm doors and cross-check.
Keep your lip let down.